All right, so let's talk a little bit about general conditions, overhead, and profit, and really this is where on proposals or budgets, general contractors tend to hold this as vague and try to keep it a secret.
Sure.
Yep. But
always where we're asked to sharpen the pencil as well, right?
That's right. So so why do these, what is the difference between general conditions and having a clear, again, the details, going back to a clear breakdown of what general conditions look like, what is overhead and profit? And should a contractor just not tell you this up front? Should you have to be the one to pull it out of them, right?
Yeah. So I think here at Wilson and Company, we take a unique approach on this. And I say this because we want to be as transparent as possible through our general conditions, right? We as a team have taken the steps to edit our bid summary that shows these breakdowns line by line through our supervision cost, field office trailers, storage containers, temp toilets, dumpsters, everything is broken out. And really, I mean, I think it comes back to a benefit to the contractor, because in the event that we do get in a pinch and the change order comes the only option, if you would, we have to be able to justify that cost, right? And I don't think that you can accurately justify that cost if you haven't provided the full amount of information that's available, right?
Like here's what's involved up front, so that when that change order comes, there's an understanding. Okay, I'm not just paying for time here, right? This includes dumpsters, toilets, this, that, other items.
Absolutely. And it just essentially gives you a way to say, this was the pot that we had assigned for this item, and here is where our costs stand. That in between would be the change order. And I think that is a fair way to go about.
Instead of just saying $100,000 for $200,000 for general conditions,
right?
You break it down for pre-construction, construction, post-construction, and then all the items that you mentioned, the dumpster, the temp toilets, the field trailer, all those items that get categorized. But it makes somebody looking at that and evaluating it go, all right, well, that makes sense, that makes sense, that makes sense. And
right.
And
yeah. I mean, we even break it down to, we break it down to cost of the necessary first aid supplies that are required on site per OSHA guidelines, right? It's a minimal cost. It seems unimportant sometimes, right? But it's always important, to paint the picture. This is why it costs this much on a weekly basis. This is what's involved. This is what you're getting with it. And to your point down the road, if there's a gap in cost versus what was budgeted because of time or whatever reason, everybody's on the same page. There's an understanding of what that looks like.
Right. Full transparency, I think, is the best way through that.
Always.